Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A Las Vegas attorney is facing assault charges after being shot by the FBI.
That's all I can say.
FBI agents remained tight-lipped during last week's presser. We've now learned the man shot Thursday is Matthew Beasley of the Beasley Law Group. According to the FBI, when agents arrived, Beasley pointed the gun to his head, then at the agents, prompting one of them to shoot. No word on what they were investigating at his house. A source tells us Beasley remains hospitalized. Over on the Las Vegas Strip, a general manager is accused of stealing more than $100,000 during the 3 months that Michael Moore worked for the Sugar Factory at the Fashion Show Mall. Police say more than $33,000 went missing from the change safe and $66,000 from deposits. Moore denies any wrongdoing. Plus, a judge sets a $500,000 bail for the pastor and ex-teacher accused of sexual abuse.
And stop his bank accounts for him and his family.
59-year-old Ronaldo Crispin faces multiple charges, including sexual assault against a child under 14. His lawyer denies he was attempting to flee the country. In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. The pain at the pump continues as experts predicted, exacerbated by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And the lines prove it.
It's just shocking. I can't believe how much it costs to fill up your tank now.
You can see massive lines at Costco gas stations, which offer some of the cheapest prices.
I gotta go all the way around, but it's kind of worth it because gas prices are like almost $5. Yeah. That's crazy, and it's not even like peak heat yet.
I got a company card, and this is my first fill up with my car.
Unfortunate timing. The average cost hit another record at $4.60 per gallon in Las Vegas. However, drivers we talked to say they don't plan to change their driving habits.
I don't think it'll deter it. You just gotta earn and bear it.
In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Britney Spears comes back to Las Vegas, not to perform, but to relax and update her fans. Review Journal's John Katsamidas tells us how she's doing.
Britney Spears was back in Las Vegas for the first time in about 3 years over the weekend. Her and her fiancé Sam Asghari were guests at Resorts World Las Vegas. The two went to see UFC 272, and afterward, Spears ripped her family in an Instagram post, saying that she had been sporting them and treating them for so long that she forgot how to have fun herself. She had a great time in Las Vegas, but there was no talk of a Britney Spears residency at Resorts World on this trip.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. A clear night with temps lingering in the 50s, which should sink into the 40s overnight. You can look forward to a sunny Tuesday with a high of 64 and low of 42 degrees. On Wednesday, we may hit the 70s before the gusts return on Thursday at around 20 miles per hour, with highs only reaching the 50s and a chance of light rain. By Friday, things should taper off with a nice warm-up starting on Saturday and beyond. In health, a behind-the-scenes look at Touro University, Nevada's Cadaver Lab. Anatomy is increasingly taught using interactive touchscreens instead of cadavers, but Touro leaders believe in dissecting actual bodies. Meanwhile, UNLV School of Medicine originally planned to use only advanced technology instead of a cadaver lab, but is revising its plans to also include an 8-table lab.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. The UNLV Lady Rebels are moving on to the Mountain West Championship semifinals after beating Utah State 82-69 on Monday afternoon. Number 1 seeded UNLV was led by sophomore forward Nneka Obiezer's 20 points and 9 rebounds. Mountain West Player of the Year Desi Ray Young added another 12 points. UNLV will face Air Force in the semifinal on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Meanwhile, the men tip things off in a quarterfinal matchup versus Wyoming on Thursday at 2:30. Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Top-ranked South Carolina lost the Southeastern Conference Women's College Basketball Tournament Sunday to Kentucky, but the Gamecocks are the plus 165 favorite at Circa Sportsbook to win the NCAA National Championship. Connecticut is the plus 360 second choice, followed by Stanford at 5-1 and North Carolina State at plus 875.
In lifestyle, a big step to help Mother Nature before the big race. Republic Services and the Mint 400 held a desert cleanup this weekend in Jean, where the off-road race will be held.
Our volunteers are the ones that are recreating out here, bringing their families out, and they don't want to see trash when they're out here to enjoy the beauty of the desert. So, the off-road enthusiasts are actually trying to solve the problem of the illegal dumping.
For more on Saturday's race, visit themint400.com. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. See you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.